told you that you could really improve the level of outcome in your life in just 5 minutes a day. And this is not a novel message. This is not something that you've probably heard in some way, shape, or form in a different venue by a different person in a different way. But 5 minutes a day, that's all it takes just to get yourself started in the morning on a path to success for your day. And if you do it every day, then if you stitch together enough days in a row, then all of a sudden at some point you've created a real habit. So let's call this the mini habit to get yourself started, or small habits to get yourself started. So let's talk about three. One is in the area of personal growth. Now I have a daily practice that I go through. You see all these books over here. Several of these are daily readers. I'll give you one as an example. There's Vitamin B for Business. This was written by Andy Bailey, and there are 366 lessons in here about business, broken down into kind of daily reading. So January 1st, you read this, January 2nd, so on and so forth. But in less than 5 minutes every single day, I can read about a business practice or a business principle or something that I can put in place in my business to make it better. Now, by doing so, I'm making my business better, but I'm also making myself better. I'm getting knowledge. And I'm doing so through a very small mini habit exercise. At the end of the year, I've read 366 pages of that particular book. And I read 4 or 5 daily readers, and they're all on different subjects, from spirituality to fitness to business to my own book, The Daily Habits, or The Daily Collective, rather. So that's a very simple, short way to get more knowledge in your head in a short period of time. Second thing I want to talk about is exercise. Exercise is critically important to the way you show up in the world. And 5 minutes a day of just simply walking, get out of bed in the morning, have a quick stretch, put your coffee on. So if you have a Keurig, dump the cartridge in the Keurig and go outside and walk for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Just walk down to the end of your block, or for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, walk in one direction, then turn around and walk 2 minutes and 30 seconds back the other way to get your 5 minutes in. That brisk walk at the start of a day gets the blood flowing, gets a little bit of a stretch to your muscles, and it sets you up for a very successful day in the way of your brain being ready and active to take on the next challenge. Third thing, writing. Writing is critically important, especially in the era of ChatGPT, when a lot of tasks as it relates to writing are being handed off to ChatGPT rather, and some other iterations, Claude and other writing instruments. But write yourself. I have a journal exercise I do every single day. These are just unadulterated writings that I pen. I have about 30 of these journals that I've kept over the course of my lifetime. And just through the simple habit of writing, whether you have a prompt, sometimes I've used books to give me questions that I use to do my journaling, or sometimes I just, whatever is in my head, it's coming out on a piece of paper. And you do one sentence a day, just one sentence a day. However you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, whatever it is that's top of mind, tip of tongue for that day, just write it down, put the book away, and move on. At the end of a given year, you've written 365 sentences. Maybe it flows together, maybe it doesn't. It doesn't matter. The rep that you're doing will help you get in the habit of writing better and writing more. So those are 3 things that you can do today, starting today, to improve your life. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.